This video tutorial is going to be a crash course on all things fleet related. I'm attempting to consolidate all the various applications for the fleet management program. I'm going to give a quick tour and overview of a few aspects of this. So when you follow this link, you'll land on this page here, the Borough of Lansdale Fleet Management. We're going to explore it. The first tab is the fleet and equipment overview. It's pretty simple, allows us to just cruise around, click on a vehicle. When you do, a little pop-up appears with some basic information about that vehicle. We're also able to submit maintenance requests and completed maintenance records for any of these vehicles. Another great feature on this page is the ability to just search for a vehicle. Let's look up truck 7 real quick. It'll take us over here, same thing, pop-up appears. All the maintenance invoices for each of these vehicles is attached to the actual point itself. The way we access them is by coming over to this little selection button. I'm gonna click on that and then click on truck 7. This will show me the maintenance list of everything done to this vehicle for this time frame, which is by default just everything this year. If we want to change that a little bit, you could just edit the dates, and all the maintenance invoices from the beginning of 2021 are showing up here along with the total price for everything on that vehicle. There's a lot more little tips and tricks that this application can do. There's a tab here for tips for use. The next tab real quick is the fleet and equipment maintenance. This is what we use to submit maintenance done to these vehicles. This is how they're attached to them here. There's more tips for use in here as well. This is mostly used by Donna so far. But what I really want to talk about today is the Fleet Data Editor, which is going to give us the ability to add information on the target replacement date and the replacement cost of each of these vehicles. So even though this is GIS based, it is all on a map. All of this data is also available in this sort of tabular format where we can sort any of these various fields however we want to quickly, just to access all of this data. But let's take a look at adding replacement date and replacement cost to, say, one department. If you come over here, there's a button for options. I'm just going to filter it to, say, just one department. So after I hit filter, I'm just going to hit add expression. And these are just very simple configurable filters, all drop down menu based. So I hit this, I'm going to choose department is admin and code. And as soon as I hit that, it'll show me only the admin and code vehicles in the tabular format. So to edit these, I just click over here on this far left column, and when I click on that, that vehicle information shows up in this little window here. Many of these fields are not editable, but the ones that we need to edit are, so they're grayed out if we can't change them. But so for this one, we're just going to go through and add in a target replacement date. It's just a simple calendar. You can click on the calendar or just manually enter in dates. Like I'm going to write August 2026 and put a replacement cost in for this vehicle. Well, that's a 2021, but this is all hypothetical, of course. So let's push back the replacement date of that one a little bit. Say we'll get 10 years out of it. And then I just hit save. As soon as I click refresh, the updated information will show up here, just similar to an Excel spreadsheet. It will start to populate. Let's go through and do the same thing for the older vehicles. Same process again, just click on here. If the pop-up goes away, this little button will bring you back to it. That takes us back to this 1995 Chevy. We'll put in a newer replacement date for that. This will of course be up to the department heads or the fleet managers, but I'm just trying to demonstrate how easy this will be to use to add in replacement target dates and replacement costs of new vehicles. If anybody has any questions, of course, feel free to contact me. I'll be able to help you set that up. There's a few other tabs in this that are part of the fleet thing, but these are more like specific departments or people who are looking for specific parts of the overall fleet program. Looking to do a follow-up video for that, but this is just part one, the introduction. Thanks for watching.